Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring 5 crystals that I love to recommend for Aquarius. Now when we're talking about Aquarius, we're talking about a few different things. Now first of all, of course, we're talking about that 1/12 of the population that was born in late January or February that is ruled by the sign of Aquarius. However, if you've got into astrology a little bit, you may find that you have a lot of Aquarian energy in your chart and you're another star sign. Maybe Aquarius is your ascendant or your moon sign like mine or something like that. And this would be relevant to you as well. Now the other interesting thing with the zodiac signs is that each one represents 1/12 of our life. Aquarius represents our humanitarian aspect, the aspect that wants to make life better for everyone. It's always theorizing and trying to come up with a better way to do things. Aquarius is ruled by the planet Uranus. Now Uranus is a bit of an oddball planet and also named after a bit of an oddball god as well. Now, whereas all the other planets go around the sun in this kind of direction, and they're doing their little spins as they go around as well, just like the Earth does, Uranus is actually on its side and it's spinning like this as it goes around. So just to be a little bit odd. The other thing about Uranus as well is in his mythology, he was actually castrated. So he actually represents those that live alternative lives or different ways. So this kind of Aquarian nature is about thinking outside of the square, thinking about doing things differently, because when we do things the same, we keep on getting what we've always got and we can't evolve. So the Uranus and the Aquarian energy is about evolution, improving, growing, ascending. And so we're going to look at 5 different crystals that, whether you're an Aquarius or want to tune into that Aquarian energy in the age of Aquarius, crystals that can really help. The first crystal that I love for the Aquarian energy is blue apatite. Now when it comes to blue crystals, this is one of the most vibrant and most dynamic, and it really helps with that throat chakra, helping us to express what we want. Now Aquarians love to communicate, and they love to communicate ideas and even discuss ideas as well. But if we're talking about the future, then blue apatite is really great. Remember that every word you speak manifests. It's an energy that goes out there. We know that energy can't be created or destroyed, it only changes form. So every word that you speak is then starting to create a future in some different way. Apatite helps to bring that to our awareness and make sure that whatever we're communicating actually does help to create a better future, not a worse future as well. So this one really helps to promote outside thinking about the long-term consequences of actions, and making sure that whatever we do today and whatever seeds we plant today builds the garden and builds the forest that we want to live in tomorrow. Another great crystal that has a nice Aquarian kind of supportive energy is good old Labradorite. Now it looks like a bit of a dark stone, but in different flashes you'll get those beautiful different flashes of light. There's actually a beautiful myth about Labradorite, just as a side note, that it comes from Labrador originally, up in Canada, and there was a story that a great Inuit warrior rammed his spear into a piece of Labradorite, released some of the lights and created the Aurora Borealis. And that's why you get those beautiful shine. That's where the Aurora Borealis came from. Isn't that cool? Now, apart from that, Labradorite is great for that Aquarian energy for a couple of different reasons. So just when we still our mind and we go into the darkness, we can suddenly get flashes of inspiration. So Labradorite helps us to come up with new and innovative ideas, which is very Aquarian as well. This also is a very protective crystal because of that shine on it. And it helps to protect new ideas, originality, thinking outside the square and being a little bit different. You know, a lot of us, when we're spiritual, it's very rare that our whole family holds hands and we all go skipping down the new age path together. No, we become the black sheep, the outcast, the weirdo in that type of way. But it is these revolutionary kind of thinking and thoughts that allow us to kind of ascend and grow and pave new pathways for mankind. Labradorite kind of connects with the tarot card, the Fool. And when I was learning tarot, I said to my teacher after learning about what it's all about this individual who says, stuff the world, I'm going to follow my heart and I'm going to follow my calling. I was like, I don't like the name the Fool. I think he's a really smart individual. And she said, precisely. But what would society call someone who went out on their own and followed their own path and their own heart rather than listen to everyone else? I'd say, stop being foolish. Do what we need to be doing. So Labradorite helps that fool within all of us. It's a very Aquarian energy to think about what we need to do, to listen to our heart, think outside the square. And when people say, sure, you should be doing this, ignore the naysayers and get out there and follow it. In contemplating our community and how to make the future better for everyone, we want to make sure that we're considering everyone. And this is where Moldavite is absolutely amazing. Moldavite is a tektite. It was formed when a meteor crashed into the Czech Republic. So what I'm holding in my hands here is a fusion between Earth and stardust. Isn't that cool? Now tektites form, we get them every so often over a long period of time, but this is a really unique one because of its green color, and thus it is associated with the heart, and it really helps to open up the heart. Now remember that Aquarius is an air sign, and there is a slight risk of all air signs of being too much in the head, thinking of what's right and the right thing to do, and forgetting the heart. But this is a great one for actually allowing Aquarians to drop into their heart, to consider other people. Occasionally Aquarians can be a bit abrupt because they've already worked out what the best way forward is and just waiting for everyone else to catch up. This can help them to be a bit more compassionate and considering for other people. We are only as slow, or we can only evolve as much as everyone moves together. So although Aquarius is charging forward with revolutionary ideas and great ways to create a better future, we've got to make sure we bring everyone with us. Moldavite allows us to do that. It also allows us to come up with new innovations in our life because it really helps to bring in a grateful heart, to help us fall in love with the life we have now. When we love what we've got, the universe gives us more. So Moldavite is great in that way as well. Those that have a strong Aquarian nature have a real yearning to understand how the world works and what the truth is. They're always mulling over these ideas in their head and creating what, possible future could be absolutely amazing for everyone. They're looking for that utopia. And once they start to come up with these great ideas, all they need to do is surround themselves in the right people and start to bring that into fruition. A great crystal for supporting this whole journey and this whole path of making the world better for everyone is Lapis Lazuli. Now Lapis Lazuli is actually a stone. It's made up of Lazurite, which is the blue, pyrite, which is the gold, and white, which is the calcite. Calcite clears away distractions, so allows the Aquarian mind to stay really focused. The Lazurite allows that kind of guidance to come in from within and around us in the universe as well. And the pyrite helps us to put that all into structure and practicality. So this is an amazing crystal to help Aquarians with their real mission to make the world a better place and to help our community, whether you are an Aquarius or you've just got that real drawing to that Aquarian energy of making the world better for everyone kind of thing. This is a stone for leaders, kings and gods. So it allows you to take charge, go forward, make the world better and do what needs to be done and have everyone follow you on your grand ideas. The final crystal that I wanted to share with you that's really got a great energy for aligning with that Aquarian kind of essence is Afghanite. Now Afghanite is the stone of the peaceful warrior, and it really helps you to communicate in a really peaceful but kind of engaging way. This can be really great for Aquarians because they spend so much time in their head and they come up with these solutions. Sometimes, let's be a little bit honest, you can be a little bit pig-headed and that you're always right and unwilling to consider other people's opinions. Now, that kind of approach is not going to get you a great following, is not going to engage people in your cause for making the world a better place. Afghanite takes away our warring tendencies and this kind of I'm right, you're wrong, and allows us to all inspire each other and work together rather than one person just charging forward and waiting for everyone else to catch up. This is also a beautiful crystal for helping to connect with the angel that governs over Aquarius called Cambriel. Cambriel again helps with those insights, helps with those revolutionary ideas. So you can program a bit of Afghanite and that will really allow you to, get that kind of help from the angelic world as well. So those are my 5 crystals that I've chosen that can really help Aquarians and those working with the Aquarian energy. I'd love to hear from anyone who is an Aquarius or what stones you like to work with the Aquarian energy. Leave a comment in the section below and we can all learn from everyone's experiences. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Barralet. Blessed be.